Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Mark Ross. It is Monday, May 15th. Here's what I'm watching today. The G7 is going to start Friday in Hiroshima, Japan. The G7 is made up of the US, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, and Japan. Also be attending will be the European Union representatives, the IMF, World Bank, and the United Nations, as well as India. Should have a seat there, Vietnam, and South Korea. What's interesting about the G7 this time of year, we're going to look for a lot of focus on the efforts around the economic activity around China. So look for a very us versus them moment. Early reports suggest that the G7 is going to come out with some kind of pushback on quote unquote economic coercion by the Chinese. What's interesting, as we've talked about many times, is that many of the G7 countries, Japan, France, Germany, highly depend on economic trade with China. So obviously, there's going to be a need there to say, hey, we're not totally happy with the economic situation, but they're certainly not going to totally want to give up on that space. Reports out of Argentina today, they may increase their interest rate to almost 100%. Pretty wild. Keep that in mind. Watch that. Story of the Wall Street Journal. They're talking about the end of the AM radio. More and more car manufacturers are stopping to put AM radio in the dashboard, which is interesting as somebody who grew up loving AM radio. It's hard to believe, but and myself, I can't remember the last time I listened to AM radio when I've been in the car and listening a lot more Sirius XM. The French we get the NBA draft coming up on Tuesday, and this wonder kid player, Victor Wembanyama, is a French player expected to be the number one draft pick in this year's NBA draft. The NBA selection process starts on Tuesday, so look for that. It can be a lot of fun. And then great story out of the FT today. Napoli, the soccer club, has won the Scudetto for the third time. What's interesting is that a Hollywood producer has been at the forefront of resurrecting the team, and it's a great story. So what's interesting about Napoli, there's really not a superstar on the team. It's really a great collection of players, and if anybody knows anything about Naples, they have been celebrating, and they will probably continue to celebrate well into next year. Anyways, that's what we're watching today. Hope all is well. Enjoy the ride and plan accordingly. We'll see you tomorrow.